Hello everyone, Regnilla here with another episode of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Last time we did the most trolliest of trolley key quests, which was a killing for mushrooms, and now today we are going to be taking on the urgent quest, which is a Blaganga. But before we get started, I just need to say right now that I made a little bit of a mistake. This is actually the second time I'm recording for this quest. The first time I didn't like how it turned out because I was just kind of slipping up through my dialogue, and for whatever reason I kept calling the Blaganga a Congalala. It was just awful, and I wanted to redo it. And then I realized I had saved. I actually just realized I had saved over my progress, so I can't go back and go through all the wonderful little cutscenes. So we're basically going to take it from the top, only without the special cutscene that accompanies the Blaganga. I'm basically going to be using the same stuff that I used before. These are just the extra stuff that I got from the quest. Well, I guess the only thing is I'll have one less Mega Potion and no traps. But this is actually a great quest because it also unlocks several features. So the most important to me is the beehive, because I was running out of honey. So, yeah, this is a quest that you really want to do. Not like you had a choice, really. So I'm not going to talk to any of these people. I'm just going to go right ahead and just redo the quest. Yes, Granny, I really don't care. I just want to take on a monkey and show these people what the Blaganga is all about. Okay, so the ruler of the snow. So yeah, I do apologize for the little screw up, but I want to try going for quality whenever I make videos. Granted, I have to do a lot of improvisation, but sometimes it just can't be helped. So initially speaking, you can find the Blaganga up into the highest peaks of the Snowy Mountains, so I believe that's Area 8, and that's where the cutscene will play. Afterward, he could move to either Area 6 or 7. I'm not sure which one if he does. So there's a good chance that he's not going to appear up in Area 8 for me anymore. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. Let's see. Fast forward button is not working, so that's always lovely. Speaking of which, I'm using both a new computer as well as a different microphone, so I might sound a little bit different. I'm not entirely sure. I am using the microphone that I typically use whenever I record the commentary for the reviews that I do or the countdown that I did, and I'm using a quote new gaming computer. This was gifted to me by my friend Danny, who, if you watch the streams that I do, she's often with me, and we're causing all sorts of shenanigans. So she just had this spare computer that she decided to give me for some reason. So it's a nice computer, it really is. So I could record some of my other older videos a lot better now. So this is Blaganga. Now normally he's accompanied by Blangos, so that's one of the things that makes him irritating. Oh wow, just kind of got chipped right there. Okay, so number one, he can dig into the ground, and he will try to track you. I don't think you can scare him out with a sonic bomb, though. That's an annoying attack, that he covers a lot of ground with it. He's a lot like a Congalala, only in shape, so he's fast. And, of course, this is just a normal-looking Blaganga. And oddly enough, when I first did this quest and the failed recording, I took him down a lot faster than I thought. So usually for first timers, it could take them around, I'd say 20 minutes to 25. That's what I said in my previous recording. But if your equipment's up to date, it might take you a lot less time. So that's always nice. Blaganga, as you can see there, that attack has an earthquake effect. It's very irritating. And ice breath attack, because you have to give the monkey an ice breath for some reason. And it appears that my phone is trying to tell me something. Oh, looks like a notification for Pokemon Go. Unfortunately, I'm not here to capture monsters, I'm here to kill monsters. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Breakable parts on the Blaganga. I believe you can break his face and his tail. So that's cool. He's a nice challenge. He could be frustrating. Oh boy. I don't like being pinned up in a corner here. He's a nice challenge for hunters wanting to test their skills, but don't get cocky around him because he will ruin your day. Thank God for invincibility frames. Alright, I'm going to wait for my stamina to build up a little bit more. Okay, and then Mega Potion. That's another thing that he does to cover a lot of ground. He will run at you a lot faster than Congalala. I bet you anything that when I look back on this recording, I'm going to catch myself saying Congalala instead of Blaganga. And the only difference being from the previous recording was that I was self-aware enough to catch it while I was recording. Hey, you're not allowed to move. Also, you might have noticed, and he just used it now, he does this like back hop. And it doesn't look like much, but it can actually do damage to you. So, just be aware. It's one of the biggest things in Monster Hunter, like the golden rule, is just be aware, be observant, and be cautious. Sure, it could be fun being a little bit reckless, but when you're actually, especially if you're trying to play through the game for the first time, you don't want to be careless. Because being careless will get you carded. Oh, I think he's leaving. Oh, thank you, Cartia. And, well, he's down. I believe his weak point is either the face or the tail. I want to say it's more the tail, but it could be either. Oh, God. I was trying to roll. It did not work. I got greedy. So I guess I'm going to use another Mega Potion. I mean, I only used one when I did it the first time. And now he's going to look at me and, oh God. I was intending on bringing traps with me, but I was just out of materials to do it. So I didn't have any ivy so I can make pitfall traps. And, well, I didn't have any trap tools to make shock traps. Now, granted, I could have just went over to the shop and got the trap tools, but, oh, he's weak already. Wow. But I wanted to save that dialogue for the next episode, whenever that is. And speaking of episodes, when I was first doing videos for my YouTube channel, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite was one of the first series that I did. And I did it on, what was it, a save file that I made along with my very first playthrough with Freedom Unite. And the very first playthrough I had with Freedom Unite, which wasn't recorded, I got all the way up to Nikote's final quest, which is that little cat that's next to Granny. And I failed that quest, but I still made a video of it, and it was awesome. Now, if you guys either follow me or follow the Quarter Guy, you might realize that I am doing a collaboration with him. And one of the things that I did is I went into that very old file to do some recordings for him. So you're going to see some of those. If you're watching the countdown, you'll see some of the stuff that I recorded for him. And I'm thinking at some point I should give Nikote's final quest another chance, because it was brutal. Oh, and hey, there goes the monkey. It was like hardcore. So you got Rathlos, you got the Nargacuga, you got Tigrex, and you got a Rajang, and it was all sorts of bad and brutal. They're all G rank. So yeah, there's if you're not prepared, you're getting screwed. So that's a possibility of something I'll do in the future. Not entirely sure, just based on how chaotic my schedule has been. And there's one other thing that I wanted to point out, but I don't remember what that is, because, well, Blaganga's dead. And wow, it took me less than 10 minutes. So around the same amount of time as the first recording. So that's fortunate. So I'll I'll say for new players, I'd give them a minimum of 15 minutes. Just something to that effect. Because it might take a little bit to get used to the kind of speed that Blaganga has. He's a little bit faster than most monsters up to this point. And of course his weakness is most obviously fire. So yeah, stay up to date with your armor, stay up to your date with weapons, and you shouldn't have too much of an issue with Blaganga. And greatest thing is that he will give you a challenge. But yeah, that's going to do it for me and this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're interested in any of my other content, be sure to hit one of the annotations that will be featured at the end of this video, or if you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button, or if you want to join me on streams, which most of the time it's Monster Hunter, go to twitch.tv /Regnilla_W, and of course a link will be shown in the description below. But until next time, take care, people.